You know, out of all the 3-for-3 Halo games, Halo 5 certainly is the most interesting project. It was just a weird niche arena shooter that was either loved or hated, but we ain't here to talk about its multiplayer. We're here to instead elaborate on one of the reasons as for why its story mode release turned out to be one of the most disappointing events in human history. We are here to take a look back in the past, to glance at the most unethical thing the 3-for-3 Industries has ever done, outside of giving the Halo TV show another season.
Mr. Chief, you're tired and overloaded.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to take a look at a prime example of false advertising, a prime example of portraying something that it isn't. We are here for another episode of, you guessed it, misleading trailers, and this time we are looking at the hilariously deceptive trailers of Halo 5 Guardians. Because in Halo 5's advertising campaign, we were promised a story with so much more. A Master Chief, one of the most badass and loyal saviors of humanity, that has turned his back and abandoned humanity altogether. This is outlined in the aforementioned Hunt the Truth, a Tumblr audio series, and the name of the overall advertising campaign for Halo 5 had centered around locating the true reason as for why Master Chief has gone AWOL and turned against orders to continue protecting humanity. We were led to believe that Halo 5 would be a new chapter in this story, in which Agent Locke, probably the corniest Halo character the world has ever seen, is joined by Buck from Halo 3 ODST and these random heads to hunt down the Master Chief and make him atone for his alleged crimes against humanity. Described by the Tumblr audio series as him having killed a fuck ton of people at a peace summit. The plot that they were hyping up, an ultimate showdown between the washed up and corrupted version of Master Chief and this new supposed good guy Agent Locke, is perfectly shown in the Hunt the Truth promotional trailers. In this trailer, Agent Locke finally has the Master Chief pinned down. Agent Locke equates the cause of humanity's destruction and downfall, and whatever the hell Master Chief was even up to with his gang.
Let us remember him as our protector, and not the one who gave us this.
Again, this is Hunt the Truth. Who knows what the truth even is? For all we know, Master Chief could have just gotten a DUI. But with the way Agent Locke speaks and the way he approaches the legendary character, it can be inferred that whatever the Master Chief did, he's gotten everyone into some deep shit.
But now I must save us from you.
So yeah, pretty epic, right? This alongside the hype for The Force Awakens was the most insane time to be a kid. And then all of a sudden you had this version of the trailer, which shows the one and only Petty Officer John 117. In this trailer, he basically asks Locke if all this chaos surrounding them that according to the Master Chief, Locke caused, worth it, before pulling out his Glock and telling him that he's on a mission.
You've completed your mission, Spartan Locke. Is just beginning.
Perhaps the mission is a vengeance tour against Oni and Dr. Halsey for him being abducted as a child. Perhaps he's just truly gone insane. Regardless, it was a brilliant trailer for making fans hyped up for Halo 5. So were you hashtag Team Locke or hashtag Team Chief? That was the age-old question, and certainly one that Microsoft didn't mind hyping up because the Xbox One was getting its ass whooped.
What the fuck is you doing, Bill Gates? Fix your shit, man.
But finally, in October of 2015, we finally could get the answers behind what happened to the Master Chief. By popping in the Halo 5 disc, Halo fans were finally able to find out that the game's story had nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, to do with whatever Hunt the Truth had set up. First of all, this whole showdown between Agent Locke and Master Chief, yeah, there was like one cinematic bar fight and that was it. Which, by the way, while it's kind of cool, this should be playable in my opinion. I mean, this was Microsoft's matchup of the century. At least make it interactive. This whole tracking Chief down and turning him in, I think the writing team, aka Brian Reed, totally forgot about this part because Team Locke, or Fireteam Osiris, basically joins forces with the Master Chief as soon as they all collectively realize that Cortana, the person that was directing Chief away from the UNSC, is completely batshit insane and a threat to the galaxy. There's no real hostility between Chief and Locke for the majority of the game, which was shocking given that they made a teaser trailer of a bullet, presumably from Locke's sniper rifle, going through Master Chief's skull. The game never explores the lore drops within Hunt the Truth audio series, and more specifically, how Chief or John was subject to numerous unethical things on behalf of the Spartan program, or how Master Chief apparently shot up a political meeting. Like, apparently we're just gonna forget about that. Or how or why he really is AWOL in the first place, because the game never really makes Master Chief out to be the bad guy. And while that might be the case due to bad writing, having trailers that hype up something that the final product actually isn't didn't help. And I'm not even gonna bother talking about this trailer because I don't even know what the marketing team was even smoking with this one. Chief being killed by a building collapsing on on him had literally nothing to do with not only the game, but Hunt the Truth as well. Like, dude, where the hell did this game go? Halo 5 Guardians, for a numerous amount of reasons, is known to be the worst Halo campaign due to it not connecting well with Halo 4, it being short, it only having like 3 missions with the Master Chief in a mainline Halo game. Like, that's crazy. Halo 5's campaign is like going to a Chinese restaurant, some random strip mall, and comparing the beautiful JPEG Google image of food on the menu with the food you actually get in reality. It's a campaign that truly made no sense. It was a lazy attempt to continue with the Reclaimer saga, but it's disappointing that we never got the Halo 5 conceptualized by its marketing, like having a badass anti-villain Master Chief waging war against humanity's secret overlords. And with that being said, I'm not doing the Pinocchio point thing. That's just a weird name. It just does not sound right to me for some reason. I don't know. But the Hunt the Truth ad campaign is probably the most misleading ad campaign for literally any game that has ever come out. I mean, Chief and Locke are basically holding hands at the end of the game, and Chief has no real hostility towards any of the UNSC, despite that being hyped up for months leading into the game's release. But hey, they made a lot of money with this game, and I guess that's all that matters nowadays.